overcoming Maheswari and Polly of Indonesia, 21-17, 21-11. A fair result, probably an expected result, and a very hard-fought competitive match. Up next, we've got women's singles. It's He Bingjiao taking on her teammate from China, Chen Yufei. Both juniors, in fact. He Bingjiao, just 18 years old. Chen Yufei, just 17. Both featuring in the World Junior Championships earlier this year. As we see the technical officials walking in towards the court now. Quick look at the draw and the road through to this final for both of these players. It was He Bingjiao who knocked out the #1 seed in the quarterfinals, PV Sindhu. An incredible game. PV Sindhu losing her head, it has to be said, at the end of the second game, and Bingjiao coming through that one, 23-21, 21-13. It was a slightly more comfortable result in the semi-final against Hera Desi here yesterday. Chen Yufei full of confidence. She had a tough second round against the Malaysian Ying Yi T. 3 sets, 21-14 in the final set there, and a more comfortable quarter-final against Kusu Matuti, 23-21, 21-11. The semi-final yesterday again she was looking full of confidence and playing with a lot of skill and class, it had to be said, in the semi-final. So this really is a well-matched and exciting prospect we've got in front of us for the women's singles final here. Bingjiao lost the semi-final to Manitsu Mitani in Macau just last week or the week before. She also was in the quarterfinals of the Thai Open earlier this year, losing a very close game to Yu Sun, 21-19, 22-20. Chen Yufei beating PV Sindhu, as I mentioned, in the quarterfinals. She lost to Sindhu in Macau last week, but it was 3 sets. So an opponent that Sindhu does seem to have some trouble with. Chen Yufei also lost. In the World Juniors. Going out, the one that Jin Wei Go of Malaysia won.
Ladies and gentlemen,
our umpire is
right,
Tommy
Chen
Oscariano.
Yufei, China.
Just announcing the players on court.
And on my left, Bingjiao, China. Chen Yufei to serve. Level, play.
Chen Yufei in blue at the far end. Bingjiao nearest us in that illuminous pink, orange coloured shirt. They've met just once before, these two.
Correction, service over. 1 love.
That was back in 2013 at the World Juniors. It was a very close match.
Two, love. Four, 3, love.
Great flat drive into the corner there by Bingjiao.
Fault. 4, love. Change.
Correction, the last time these two met was actually at the Bonnie Chinese Masters back in April. It was Bingjiao that came out on top. Bingjiao nearest us in that pink colour. It was 21-13, 21-10.
Service over. 1-4. Service over.
Chen Yufei at the time, back in April, was only barely 17. Just a couple of months, and maybe the age difference, 18 months or so, played a part at the time. We'll see whether this final is any closer.
6-1.
Great length there from He Bingjiao.
Service over. 2-6.
Great attacking play from Bingjiao there.
Service over.
Pressurising the net,
7-2.
following up that smash well. Fantastic net shot from Bingjiao. That set up that lift that she was able to get behind. Moved out so fast, two-footed takeoff. And that straight smash, just enough on it for Chen Yufei to struggle with the return. The explosive power, the strength in the legs of Bingjiao was so impressive.
9-2.
Bingjiao really taking control of this first game. 9-2 already. Chen Yufei just struggling with Bingjiao's impressive attack. And the extra power she seems to be able to put into these smashes.
10-2. In the fall.
Yeah, small look there from Chen Yufei, just questioning, it seems, whether Bingjiao's racket was over the tape, but nothing wrong with it according to the umpire. And again, great play from Bingjiao on that early. Fantastic play straight into the body of Chen Yufei. Bingjiao really playing almost perfect badminton in this first game. And has left Chen Yufei with a lot to do if she's to recover.
Your hand up, please.
Recover and win this first game here.
Thank
Bingjiao in full control so far.
11-2. Play. Service over. 3-11.
Yeah, that's a shame for Bingjiao. She was just looking to mix up her attack with a drop shot, taking the pace off that. But she didn't put quite enough on it, and yeah, error into the net. It's Chen Yufei, a rare point so far in this first game.
Over. 12-4.
Great judgment there for Bingjiao. She just felt that one was drifting deep of the back line. But a great cross-court drop shot from Chen Yufei.
12.
Bingjiao wasn't expecting it, wasn't down early enough to retrieve that. The disguise on the racket head was perfect. Yeah, great play from Chen Yufei there. Setting up that with the deception on that
12.
punch clear. Bingjiao wasn't expecting it, and all she could do was recover with a very weak backhand overhead. Well, it was behind her almost. Better stuff from Chen Yufei.
12.
Taking it to her opponent the last few points. Getting on the attack and forcing He Bingjiao to defend. That was a great fast drop though, this slice.
13,
Just adding that bit more angle to that attacking shot. Great return of serve.
service over, 9,
Called in,
13.
both players finding the lines at the moment.
Service over, 14, 9. Service over.
And a few unforced
10,
errors creeping into the
14.
both players' games. The last few rallies haven't been more than 2 or 3 shots. Bit of tension out there perhaps in this Grand Prix Gold final. That's drifting wide and well left from Chen Yufei. She's closing the gap, 14-11 now.
11, 14.
Players just taking a breather whilst the moisture's mopped from the court. Very warm out here, of course. The humidity must be up in the 80s and 90s.
Play.
The temperature in here, I would say, is somewhere in the late 20s. And so very warm conditions for badminton.
Service over, 15, 11.
Great defending from Chen Yufei there. First the body smash and then picking up drop shots.
12, 15.
That last fast drop down the line, she really had to stretch. And the error eventually coming from Bingjiao under no pressure, it has to be said. Cheers from the crowd as the drive into the body of Bingjiao, it came back. She managed to get her racket on it, and yeah, there we see heartbreaking for Chen Yufei, who thought she'd won the point.
Service over, 13, 16.
Yeah, well left again from Chen Yufei.
14, 16.
It was well defended from Bingjiao to start with. Very tight net shot from Chen Yufei in the middle of that rally, but she managed to get a good length with her lift and a good cross-court smash from around the head.
Service over,
by the left-hander.
17-14. Chen. Thank you. Play.
Oh. Oh, that's a shame. What a great rally. Some incredible net play.
Service over.
And until the very last shot, the length from both players was incredible too. Really fine example of top level women's singles here. Well, Bingjiao was in full control of the match at, I think it was 11-2 or 11-3 at the interval. Chen Yufei just clawing it back with some great defending work. Bingjiao, it has, I would say, has taken her foot off the pedal a bit in the second half of this game. The first half was full of that kind of thing. Two-footed takeoff, incredible straight smash, following them up with great net play or drive from the front of the court. But we haven't seen that for the last 7 or 8 points until then. Bingjiao perhaps just happy to let this game go through the motions until we might now see her explode like she did at the start of the game and really assert herself on this match. Oh, that's fantastic. She moved out into that rear corner around the head so well to play that straight smash.
16.
And followed up that with an incredible cross net. It was just out of reach of Chen Yufei. And you can see how much it meant to Bingjiao, the Chinese junior. Fantastic smash though from Chen Yufei. It's not over yet, 17, she says, this game. 17-19. And an unusual error on the smash from Bingjiao there this time. Under no pressure, that one was very short of the tape. Sign of fatigue, perhaps, we'll see, but that smash, nothing wrong with that one at all. The body smash this time brings about game point. This first game in this women's singles final. And that was well left, it was very wide. And H.E. Bingjiao takes the first game, 21-18. So H.E. Bingjiao taking that first game 21-18. Showing a few signs of tiredness, I think, towards the end of that second, or the second half of that first game. She really then upped the pressure and played just like she had done at the start of the match to finish it off. But
second game, love all, play.
My prediction is she'll be looking to win this match in 2 straight sets. If she is getting tired, she won't want to play a third, so we'll either see her explode and go up with a big lead like she did at the start of the first game, or she might start making a few errors trying to win it too early and let her opponent back in.
Two, love. Service over, 1, 2.
Some great play by both players there. The error at the net from Bingjiao. Bingjiao at the far end in the pink shirt, and Chen Yufei, both from China. Chen Yufei nearest us in blue. That was better from Chen Yufei, and she played 2 tumble net shots. She decided on the second one to get behind it and go for the smash, but she went cross court. Probably not the best tactic from a deep position. Cross court smash, it does allow your opponent the chance to play the block straight at the net, and it's a long way to cover the court from that deep backhand corner through to the forehand net. So bad choice of shot, it had to be safe from Chen Yufei there.
4-2. 5-2.
Great disguise really from Bingjiao, just holding the net and then playing that flat drive straight down the line. Chen Yufei just couldn't recover in time with a good enough shot, and it allowed Bingjiao to pick it off at the net. Oh, incredible judgment. I thought that was going to fall in, but it was just wide. Bingjiao taking that early lead as I'd expected. I think she really will be looking to win this in two. Great wrist. That defense is really fantastic. Oh, the court was open for Chen Yufei to drive it down the line, but she opted for the cross-court net shot, and
9-2.
It was Bingjiao that came out on top once again. A lot of work to do here for Chen Yufei. She has opportunities, but it's just making a few poor decisions, really.
Ten, 2. 11-2, interval.
The mid-game interval, 11-2, similar story to the first game. Bingjiao really putting the pressure on Chen Yufei, and it's a massive task now for Chen Yufei to get back into this game. She was close in the first. She made a good job of it, but let's just see if she can step it up and apply some pressure. No signs of tiredness yet for Bingjiao in this second game, so
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
it does look like it's going to be over in 2 games here in this women's singles final.
To play.
Shame for Chen Yufei there. That was a well-worked rally that time, but that forehand drive down the line was just long of the baseline. Oh, brilliant stuff from Bingjiao. Incredible smash. It was almost behind her, the smash, and then picked up well by Chen Yufei, but then that net shot with deception was played with such confidence. Almost exactly the same rally. Smash out of position. It was a good smash.
30.
Held the net really well. Took it late. Forced the lift from Chen Yufei, but this time it was
menggunakan lampu
This time it
blitz
was in, and
atau lampu kamera. Terima kasih.
Chen Yufei is going to have to pull out some very incredible defensive work with Bingjiao on this sort of form. She is really attacking everything right now.
14-3.
Oh, it was called in. That was very close indeed. That must have clipped the outside of the line. But a great lift from H.E. Bingjiao.
Set is over. 4-50.
I don't really know what to suggest Chen Yufei is able to do here, and against this kind of opponent. Bingjiao really is defending quite nicely most of the time. Not an example there, unfortunately.
15.
But her explosive attack is incredible. Such power and pace. Such a strong-looking badminton player, H.E. Bingjiao, at only 18 years old. Oh! Drifted just long, according to the line judge. It was great defense from Bingjiao. The dive midway through that rally, and then the composure to be able to hang in there and play the right shots to keep her in the rally until she got the chance to attack. Played the forehand with cross-court slice. That replay suggests it might have actually been in.
Thank you.
No Hawkeye here, of course, and the umpire wasn't close enough to overrule that decision, so the decision stands. It's 6-15 here in this second game.
Service over. 16-6.
Oh, fantastic stuff from both players. What a rally. Such a great net exchange, that delay, that bit of deception from Chen Yufei. But Bingjiao was equal to it, got herself back in that rally and played that kill at the net at the last moment. Fantastic stuff.
Six.
12 points the lead now for H.E. Bingjiao. Surely it's only a matter of time.
Thank you.
The way this match has gone so far, she can afford to take her foot off the gas for a few points if she wanted to, and then just come back when she's recovered and explode with some great attacking and finish this off. She might do it straight away if she's got the energy. Let's see. Oh, well, that's what Chen Yufei is going to have to do. I noticed earlier in this game, some of her straight smashes were just not close enough to the line. They were too far into court and making it easy for Bingjiao to defend. If she wants to beat Bingjiao with her attack, Chen Yufei really is going to have to go for these lines. That was better. That smash was slightly closer to the line and forced a weak reply from Bingjiao. So Still 30 or 40 centimeters out of the line, though. I mean, I know we're only talking small margins, but it really does make a difference at this level. If you can smash within 10 or 15 centimeters of the sideline, it really does stretch your opponent. It really does force a very weak reply and enable you to get on top of the rally.
18. Service over. 19-9.
The danger, of course, in going for such accurate smashes is it does leave more room for error. Steep smashes, you might hit the net. Wide smashes, you might, of course, miss the court. So, very fine line between perfect and out. Yeah, Bingjiao just showing her dominance,
20.
her power and pace.
Match point.
Bit of deception on that net shot again, and rarely have I seen such an attacking style of play from a women's singles player in the top game. And there it is. H.E. Bingjiao coming through in straight sets, beating Chen Yufei, her teammate from China, 21-18, 21-9, and the future looks very bright for H.E. Bingjiao if she's able to compete with some of the best in the world with that kind of attacking badminton. Then look out for H.E. Bingjiao to really feature highly in the rankings over the next 18 months or so. Confirmation of the result then, that match lasting just over 34 minutes. H.E. Bingjiao beating Chen Yufei, also of China, 21-18, 21-9, and it's H.E. Bingjiao who is the Yonex Sunrise Indonesian Masters Women's Singles Champion for 2015. Medals presented by Basri Yusuf, head of the development department at the PBSI. Here the runner-up, Chen Yufei, and you can see what it means on the face of the winner, H.E. Bingjiao. Very emotional win for her. She is the women's singles champion and collects a check for $9,000 US, as is the prize money for the men's and women's singles players here at this event. The runner-up, Chen Yufei, with $4,560 US. Flowers presented by Yogi Kurniawan, the Vice Director of Anugerah City, Abadai. And Kadek Niki again there, the marketing manager at Blibli.com with the souvenirs. So well done, H.E. Bingjiao. Yeah, confirmation of the results there then. The women's singles we've just seen with He Bingjiao overcoming Chen Yufei of China, 21-18, 21-9.